Hey you guys, I know it's been a while since the last time that I posted a cash envelope stuffing, but with this new year and everything and the promises that I've made to myself, we're gonna go ahead and start rebudgeting and seeing how it goes for this new year. So since I am a paycheck behind, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, well, I'm not a paycheck behind, I stuffed that paycheck and I just didn't have time to do a video for it. So what this video is gonna be a counting of the money that I have in my cash envelopes, because I did not do that in my last paycheck. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then I'm gonna do a follow-up video with my paycheck of January, with my first paycheck of January. So that video is gonna come up after this one. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I am sorry if I confused you, but we're just gonna go ahead with it and see if I can catch up with this year's cash stuffing, start of a new cash stuffing. For this cash stuffing, which would be the cash that I stuffed for the month of December, this was the last paycheck that I received for last year. Again, all the cash has already been stuffed. What I'm going to be doing is just checking up on my tracking, make sure all the balances are okay, and seeing that I'm caught up for this next paycheck that I'm going to be stuffing coming up, which will be in the next few days in the following video. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with phone, and phone should have, well, I'm not sure how much it should have, but we're just going to go ahead and count it. 20, 10, 35, 40, 45. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and restart. So that's 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So I have 48 into phone bill. And also what I'm using to track what I'm putting in each envelope is this budget sheet. This budget sheet I actually downloaded from Budget with Amanda. I love watching her YouTube videos. She does provide a link to this budget sheet on her account, on her YouTube videos. So if you want to go check her out, download these. If you don't have your own, you can do that. I will probably be linking her YouTube on my account just for this one. But this is what I usually use to break down my paychecks. So phone bill has 48, and now moving on to Rex, he should have 70. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Yeah. So he has 70. And I know last video, or my past few videos that I did a few months ago, I promised I would upload some pictures of my wiener dog. So I'll probably do that in this video. If not, I promise I will do it in the next. Next is Fun. And Fun should have $50. That's 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And I'm also just going to make sure that the amount is written correctly on the back. Okay, next is Beauty, and Beauty should have $10. 5, 10. And it has $10 on the back. Next is credit cards. And credit cards should have 30. 30. And I'm just going to go ahead and write it really quickly. I've stuffed 20 in it last time and it had 10, so it's going to be 30. Clothing should have 15, and it does have 15, so I'm not going to go ahead and count it. Car maintenance has well, it had 170, and I know I recently went to go and get an oil change, so I'm not sure how much it has now. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it. That's 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. So that has 115. And so it actually had 100, but in my last cash stuffing, I put in 15. So it has 115 now. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and write it on my sheet as well. Just so that I have it updated. Family envelope, I'm not sure how much it should have, but I stuffed 20 in it. So it had 10 and then I stuffed 20. So it has 20, 25, 30. It has 30 now. And this one doesn't have a sheet tracker, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write it on the sheet itself. And now we're gonna go and move on to my second binder. So the first one is going to be vacation, and I am not sure how much this one should have, so I'm just gonna go ahead and count it. It had 25. And then I stuffed 50, it should have 75, but we're gonna go ahead and just count it. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. And we're going to go ahead and write it as well on here. So tech and accessories. So my tech and accessories budget sheet is a little complicated, but basically I paid out of my money for some of the stuff that I needed for my new phone, that I did not have enough in my envelope for. So it covered, I would say, about probably 90% of it. I do owe myself 120. So I'm not writing the exact amount that I have in on my budget sheet because I know in my head that I'm paying myself back $120. So the money that goes in here is not actually going to go to any tech and accessories. It's just to pay me back for the money that I spent out of pocket that I didn't use in this envelope, that I didn't have in this envelope. So as of right now, tech and accessories is down to 10, 20, well, it has in its envelope 10, 20, 25. And I'll just go ahead and calculate this one later because I know in my head how much I owe myself and how much I need to deduce from that. So we'll just leave it at that. So it has 25. Holidays and Christmas isn't getting stuffed for right now. I did go ahead and move everything that I had in here into my bank before Christmas came around so that I would be able to use it. So that's empty. Tattoos should have 110. And it's written right here in the back that I have 110, so I'm not going to go ahead and count it. I'm just going to move on. Emergency should have 40. As well, it has 40 written on the back, so I'm not going to count it. Investments should have 50. And I don't have 50 written on the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and count it. So I have 20, 30, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Loans should have 30. It indeed has 30. So taxes should have 168. That's what it has. Birthdays should have 65. Good. And Andrew's envelope should have 220. So I'm just going to go ahead and count it really quick, which I think it has, yeah, it does not have 220. It has 120 actually. So 10. I'm sorry guys, that's not a 10. 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 120 into his envelope. So I'm just going to go ahead and write it. Okay, so now this is probably my favorite binder. It's a little dirty on the back, but this one is probably my favorite binder just because of how thick it is. My other binders are pretty skinny if you look at them, but this one is my long-term binder, and this includes home, general savings, retirement, my 52-week saving challenge, my sister's 15 birthday party I also have in here, and yeah, oh, and of course home. So we're gonna go ahead and count these. I don't think these are updated, so okay, so home should have 405. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 97, 99, 100. So that's 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 405. And these are fake $100 bills that I have as substitutes for the other ones. I bought these off of Etsy, I believe. I believe it's someone else that also has budgeting videos. I have linked her account on my previous videos if you want to go back and check. But I love these. I love the quality. I love the design, and I love that they're the same size as the other bills. I just love using these. I keep saying I need to buy more. I do need to buy more because I am running out, but as substitutes. But I love having these as placeholders for the real ones because I just don't like to have too much money in any of my binders. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and update my budget sheet. And you guys, just let me know if you like, doing videos like this. I can also do a video of when I break down my paycheck. This video is just kind of just to test out the waters to see how it goes. But since I haven't really posted a video in a while, but yeah. So Sophia's 15 should have 385, and I'm just gonna go ahead and count it really quick. So hers has 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 6, 70, 80, 85. So 385. So that means I added 15 in my last paycheck. Okay, my general savings should have 635. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 70, 80, 90, 100, 600, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 635 into general savings. Oops, I didn't put my budget sheet in there. My 1K savings challenge, I don't go ahead and I don't count this envelope. But I do know that I stuffed 39 in it last week, so I'll just go ahead and count it in my next paycheck. I do want to go ahead and mention that it is going to differ from my last YouTube video that I made a few months ago, just because I did have an emergency to cover, and so I did have to go ahead and remove the money that I had put in my 1K savings challenge, which was about, I think, $300. So I'm basically starting over again. I don't have a problem with it, but I wish that, I wish that I hadn't done that. But we're just gonna go ahead and start the year off fresh and restart it. I do have another savings challenge that I want to start as well, but I'll talk about that more in my next video. So for retirement, it should have $320, and that's what it has on my budget sheet. So we're just gonna skip counting that. Now health should have $40, and I'm gonna go ahead and count it. So that's 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay, and so for this envelope, I haven't titled it yet. I still need to do this, but this is my owe me binder. So basically the money that I owe myself binder. All the money that I'm saving up, I'm not going to put it back in my bank account. I'm not going to put it in my savings bank account, because I feel like it's really easy for me to transfer money from my savings into my checkings. So that's why I owe myself that much, that amount. But we're just going to go ahead and keep it here until I collect my goals. So I'm going to go ahead and count and see what I have in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 500. Now 50, I don't like to count 50s. I get confused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to the side. Okay, so I have 500 here, and I'm going to continue counting the rest of what I have. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Wow, guys, I had like a moment where I didn't know what I was counting. So I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 300. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 400. And so I have 500, not 500, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, $930 into my owe me envelope. I forgot this 50, guys. Okay, so that's 30 plus 50. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I have 980. I don't know what's going on with my head today, but so that's 980 into this envelope. And then that is it for this binder. Or that is it for all of my binders, actually. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, it's not usually what I do, but I am trying to expand my horizons into this new year and give you guys a little more of what I do, insight on what I do and how I like to break down my paychecks. I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year, and I will see you guys on the next budgeting video. Thank you. Bye.